YouTube, welcome to the channel. Chalmers here for Chalmers FM, and I am launching this channel for the launch of Football Manager 2021. Now, like most of you, you'll be playing the beta, and I have decided to take over a country that I've never been to on Football Manager, and that is Germany. I normally stick to the Premier League, and I just thought for this, I'll give Schalke a try. Now, they're predicted to finish 7th in the league, which is not too bad. They want to kind of try and push for European positions. They're quite rich as well, so that's quite nice. Club vision, they've got signed players under the age of 23 for the first team, so that's quite a nice thing to try and keep quite a youthful squad. Work within the wage budget, which we're always going to do. Spend the original transfer budget, so yeah, we'll spend the original transfer budget, that's not an issue. Minimum for 3-year contracts for first team players, that's fine. We want to keep players that are going to stay around at the club. And for the end of the season, we want to qualify for the Europa Cup and get to the 4th round of the German Cup. Now, the German Cup is only 4 rounds anyway to get to the quarterfinals, so I think that one should be quite doable. And again, you look at the future, and it's literally just qualify for the Europa Cup. The board is happy with that. Now, this should be quite nice. The Bundesliga, I chose it because it's very similar to the Premier League. There's not really many rule changes. I'm just going to accept that. Finances, we've got a nice healthy 82 million in the bank. I told you they were rich. And we've got a transfer budget of 8.5 million, which obviously season 1, we've got COVID kind of financial rules in place. Does say next season's minimum budget will be 18 million, which will be quite nice. Wage budget just short of $1 million, and we're spending 900,000, so I think we've got some space to bring in some extra sign-ins. So we'll have a quick look at the squad next. So here is the team report, and as you can see, right back is a big issue, and we need to bring people in. We've got one person who's not even at the club at the minute. And then we've got Kilian Ludwig, who is on loan from RB Salzburg, a 20-year-old who is really our only right back at the minute, and he's a 2-star. So that is a big area that we need to improve on. Strikers as well. We've got lots of 3-stars. I don't know what formation we're going to be playing yet. I'm looking at the squad here. First thing I've noticed, everyone is pretty unhappy. So, first things we're going to do, very poor club atmosphere, poor cohesion, average managerial support. I'm going to hold a team meeting. So, we've got everyone pessimistic. Ronno is very happy for some reason, and everyone else is rather negative. So, introduce myself. Agreeable, that's good. Slightly positive. On behalf of the team, I'd like to welcome you forward playing under your management. That's what I like to see. I don't really want to be talking about strengthening teams yet because I don't want to upset anyone who I could potentially do it. Youth and transfers. I'm going to give youth a chance this season. Young players will get the chance to impress. I'll make it clear right now, if you want to leave and a big offer is made for you, nobody will stand in your way. Don't really want to be chucking people out straight away. We're lucky to be making making cuts. Probably not. I know the backroom team needs to be improved, and that's something I could be focusing on. Anyone's interested in taking a coaching course. Don't want to make any promises for now, but I do want to talk about our expectations for the season. I'm going to probably say be Mr. Neutral. They're all reserved. Okay. Challenge for the title. With Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, I don't think that's probably going to be happening. I'm very positive of our chances and think we can qualify for the Europa Cup. That's what we said we were going to be doing. So let's put that all in. They're all satisfied. That's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. I'm aiming to reach the final. The latter stages. Let's do that one as well. They're all pleased, positive. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Look at that, everyone's pleased. Summary. Conversation appeared to be of positive effect on several players' morale. Slightly positive effect on Ronald's morale. That's good. We'll leave the meeting. Still very poor though. and poor cohesion. So it has improved though, so that is the good thing. Now we're looking at this squad, and I know I mentioned that right back was a issue because we don't really have anyone. Our best player, if we search by ability, is Weston McKennie, who is on loan at Juventus and is already joining them. And as you can see, he is a beast. So that's annoying. First thing I'm going to do, not unavailable, not at the club. And this is what we're working with. As you can see, we have a lot of players that are wanted. Static, who is probably our best central defender that we've got. 27 years old as well, so he's in his prime. We don't really want to get rid of him. He's worth 12.5 million. Tottenham want him. Stambouli, probably, I don't know. He's can play everywhere. He can play in that defensive midfielder. He is 30 years old though. And Valencia want him. But again, he is pretty solid. I think this is going to be Salif Sane and Static are probably going to be our two centre defenders. Again, he is a beast. 17 strength, 19 jumping, 17 tackling. And Amin Harriet is going to probably play. I like that you can play in 3 different positions. I don't know what formation we're going to be playing yet. I'm looking at this and we've got a lot of defensive midfielders, quite a few attacking wingers, and only 2 strikers, and one of them's only on loan as well. Gonçalo Paciencia. You'll probably learn I cannot pronounce a lot of these names. I probably should have stuck to England because it would be a lot easier to pronounce. We've got Vedad Ibisevic, who looks very good. Composure of 18. Finishing a 15. Heading a 16. I don't really want to run him as a poacher though, because he's only got a 10 acceleration. Let's have a look how good he is. Might play him as a target man, you know. He's got good off the ball. He's good jumping. He's got the composure. Deep line forward. Again, I think he's probably going to be... He's 36 years old though. Not ideal. 2 strikers and one of them is 36. So I think we're probably going to be investing in the strikers, a right back, and then probably a left back as well. So I'm having a look at this. We've got 2 left backs there, and they're both, one's 3-star, one 2.5, and he's wanted as well by Mand. Although he is very good. Looking at that pace, and he's only 22 as well, so he can develop a bit more. He's an attacking fullback, which I do quite like running attacking fullbacks. So I have a feeling Hamza will probably be staying. We do have Benito Raman, who can play as a striker as well. And he's very quick. He's wanted by quite a few players, quite a few in our league as well. So we'll have to have a look. Let's have a quick look. Scouting, and let's have a look at player searches just to see who we might have scouted out as a right back. And it's actually interested. George Baldock, Max Aarons, John J. Kelly, Denzel Dumfries, 24 years old, 6.5 million. We're going to have a look and see at these. We're probably going to scout quite a few. See who's actually available and listed. DeAndre Yedlin. He's got pace. That's about it. So he's not probably worth it. He does look very good. But again, If I want a right back that's going to be bombing up the field, I want someone who can actually dribble and cross. And a dribbling of 10 and crossing of 8, or vice versa, are not going to be good enough for us. Silvan Whitmer. Now, I had him in a previous game and he turned out really good. He's got potential with that. I'm going to probably... Let's try this. So this is one of the newer... one of the new things for FM21, and this is ask agent about availability. Now, this will tell you exactly what the wage is, what the transfer fee will be possibly around, and so let's have a quick look up here. We expect to be considered among the most noteworthy players at the club and play as many matches as possible. That's fine because we don't have a right back to save our life at the minute. Would want a wage of 47k, that's not much. Between 7.5 and 11 million. I really want to have to spend the majority of my bank balance on that. We'll look to bring in a friend or former teammate. So to get him, I'd have to get someone else and strengthen the first squad in defence. Well, the whole point of signing him would be to strengthen that first team squad for defence. And he's 27 as well. I think we can probably do better. Right, I'm going to have a quick look at these off camera and then put in some offers and we'll see who we can get. So with the player searches, I've got a few on scouting. I think we'll probably do for episode 2 a transfer special before the start of the season and see who we can bring in. Now I've created a quick tactic, a gen press. I'm going to be playing 5 at the back, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but looking at what we've got, we can actually fix the right back area by putting Alessandro Shop in here. He's still not the best, but he's better than what we've got at the minute. I mean, 11 tackling, he's got the dribbling and crossing, he's got fitness, stamina. So putting him in, I know he should be probably playing as a winger. He can play all the way up, so we can always kind of push him up if needs be. But we're going to have him and Ozipka is the secondary one. Again, though, he's 31 years old. He does have 16 stamina and 14 fitness, so he isn't kind of declining at the minute. He is an attacking fullback, 17 crossing as well, which is what we'd like. So having them on the wing backs with Nastasic, Sane and Ozan Kabak. Now, Kabak, he's only 20 years old, so he is probably going to get a lot better. He's going to be kind of playing as the covering central defender while the other 2 players ball playing defenders. We probably will, because we're going to play 3 at the back now, probably bring in a new centre back as well. So I need to have a look to see who is available. Now, the wingers, we're going to have Amin Harriet as a inside forward. So again, he's got 16 dribbling, 17 first touch, 10 finishing. Isn't the greatest for an inside forward on attack, but I think he can probably still get in there, get the ball worked into the area. We've got Benito Raman, who we talked about earlier, as a attacking right midfielder. He's got the pace, he's got the dribbling. Again, crossing isn't the greatest. He can play as a striker though, so he might get moved up to the top, where we've got Mark Uth at the minute as our central striker. Now, I didn't talk about him earlier, and I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't show up. But yeah, 17 finishing, 14 composure, and a 13 first touch. He could be quite good for us. He's got 16 pace as well, so he could be quite quick. Now, what we could do is see who else is here. Now, we've got Skabutsky. We'll go with that one. Who can play as attacking right and striker as well. I've noticed quite a lot of Schalke team have this. They can play as a winger and also as a striker. So we've got a bit of rotation there. He's got the fitness. He's off the ball, determination, work rate. Finishing 14 and composure 10. Okay, not the greatest, but still we've got those options to rotate around. So this is kind of like the formation that we're going to kind of stick with to start off with. And as you can see, we've kind of got positions to fill in most of them. So I think what we'll do, we'll probably take it there and call that the end of the first episode. Like I said, this is kind of brand new channel, so if you can, please hit that subscribe button and also like the video, because it will help me grow as a channel. I'll be back probably tomorrow to do a transfer special, see who we bring in, and we'll probably have the first couple of games of the season. So until then, take care and we'll see you soon.